Welcome back. You're watching RCTV, your go-to for all the latest news events happening right here in North City. I'm Keo.
And I'm Kylie. We've got an exciting episode for you this month, so let's dive right in.
In this episode, we'll kick things off with a spotlight on our PALS class.
Then we'll share some information on the ban of TikTok.
After that, we'll switch gears for a 60-second comedy film.
We also have a Bulldog Buzz commentary with Julia.
And finally, we'll recap our Beacon Award reveals and celebrate the community between our teachers and students.
That's all right here,
right now,
on RCTV. Hey Q, I noticed you have a class called PALS. What is that?
I'm so glad you asked. I just made a video spotlighting that class.
Awesome, let's take a look.
One of the classes here at RCHS is unlike the rest.
So PALS it stands for Peer Assistance and Leadership. And so it's a program where basically you're kind of like a big brother or big sister to an elementary school student, and you're able to just show them what a good mentor looks like.
Many of the students would say that PALS is the best part of their day.
Like just knowing there's kids that need a friend maybe really is what enticed me to join, just wanting to help them out.
I just love being able to work with kids, and it really just shone through as an opportunity where I could be able to make new friends and just make someone smile.
I just like seeing how, they evolve over time and how they go from being like really quiet and not knowing who you are at all to being happy to see you that day. It brightens their day, and that's just something I like to do.
But why is PALS important?
The studies show that kids, when they see other students, not just adults, telling them about making good choices and doing things the right way, when they see the kids doing it, the peers doing it, then it has a better effect on them making good choices.
From the outside, it may just look like fun and games.
I usually let them pick. So we have a bag of like toys and stuff, and I'll see what they want to do for the day, but it's usually something like Jenga. Uno has been popular recently.
In reality, it's about building connections and mentorship.
Yeah, I had one kid. I met him the first week. He was really quiet. I didn't think he liked me that much. And then 2 weeks, I didn't see him for 2 weeks because he was gone for 2 weeks. But the week he was there, I was like, this kid's not going to know me at all. But then we got there, and he was like, said he was feeling sick, but he wanted to be there just because he didn't want me to be by myself, and he thought he liked being there, and that really stuck out.
So there was one time where I saw my kid at McDonald's, and he ran up and gave me a hug, and he was just really excited to see me. That's the reason I love this class, because just moments like those.
Coach Palmore believes her students are making a difference one step at a time.
I really believe that the high school kids that we choose make a difference for these kids. Maybe they don't have siblings or they don't have any positive influence in their life, and so that they see these kids and some of the things that they've accomplished, and it's helpful for them.
PALS is more than just a class. It's a community where everyone can grow and thrive together. For RCTV, this has been Keo Krameyer. I love seeing all of the classes and clubs here.
I do too. I wish we could be in every club.
Well, that's actually the premise of our 60-second comedy film.
Oh yeah.
Today we're going to try every club at RCHS.
What could go wrong?
Okay, everybody's on this side do though. Here's the do, sing it again. Ready, go.
Tennis seems easy. All you gotta do is hit the ball with the racket, right? Yeah, I played tennis. It can't be that hard.
Maybe tennis isn't for y'all.
Well, the last thing on our list is RCTV.
At least you already know how to do that.
We're never getting into college.
I love short videos. My attention span is so bad, I can't always watch longer videos.
Well, you might need to train that attention span of yours, since the #1 short video platform TikTok is getting banned soon.
I totally forgot about that. Here's Bella with some more information on the topic.
On January 18th, American TikTok users were shocked when the popular social media platform was banned 3 hours before it was supposed to be. Even more unexpectedly, American users regained access to the app within 15 hours of the ban starting. But why was this ban enacted in the first place? Though TikTok may look like a harmless app, government officials fear the potential threat that the Chinese-owned app may pose to American users. The bill to ban TikTok was first proposed in 2020 by President Trump, stating that the app was viewed as a national security threat. The CEO of TikTok has had multiple meetings with the Supreme Court about the harm that TikTok may pose to the American public, as well as how the app works. But what do TikTok users think about this ban? Well, many have turned to a unique form of protest. The app Xiaohongshu, or Red Note, is owned and operated by China, and is usually compared to a mix of Pinterest, Instagram, and TikTok. Upon hearing about the ban, many users decided to move to this app and relied on it in place of TikTok when the app was banned for those 15 hours. Many Americans have stated that they feel like more of their data is stolen by these platforms than it has been by TikTok, citing the multiple controversies relating to these American-owned companies. Many feel like the banning of TikTok even violates their rights as American citizens in a free country, alluding to the fact that a free country would not ban an app in this way. But you may be asking yourself, why would users go to all that trouble? Isn't there apps like Instagram and YouTube that offer a similar short video component like TikTok? Well, many people have stated that the algorithms of things like Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts are very behind on current trends in humor, are overrun by AI content, and just overall a much more hateful environment than TikTok is known to be. Other than that, many Americans' livelihoods are at stake. TikTok's creator fund is what many people rely on for their income and business promotions. The economic effect the banning would have on our citizens and government would be major. In 2023 alone, TikTok contributed $24 billion to the GDP and $14.7 billion in small business owners' revenue. Though the fate of TikTok is unclear for right now, users have about 75 days left before the app is banned again in the States. If an American-owned company or person does not purchase the app before then, or the current owners ByteDance don't come up with another solution, it seems like TikTok will be banned and stay banned in the US.
That TikTok ban is pretty controversial.
Totally. Another thing that may be a bit controversial is Julia's opinion on movies. Let's take a look.
Welcome back to another episode of the Bulldog Buzz. I'm Julia Keish, and have y'all noticed how trash the movie lineup in 2024 was? Like, okay, Wicked and Sonic were and still are huge, since they released at the end of the year. But almost everything else last year was abysmal at best. Luckily, we have a decent roster of movies this year, so here's the top 5 movies I'm most excited about. First, we have Captain America: Brave New World coming out in February. Say what you will about Sam Wilson, Captain America, but we're finally getting one of the original Avengers back in the mainstream Marvel movies. While this movie is hard to tell whether it's going to be good or bad seeing Marvel's recent record, as long as Sam doesn't tell the government, do better, I think we'll be fine. Next is Disney's Snow White coming out in March. Okay, I know there's a lot of drama surrounding this movie, but I'm not actually excited about the movie. I'm excited about the absolute chaos that will erupt when this movie finally comes out. I honestly might spend March eating popcorn in my bed and watching the chaos unfold on Twitter. Next, we have the Minecraft movie coming out in early April. I don't know about y'all, but I am super excited for this movie. The Minecraft movie had a rough start with the release of its first trailer, but Warner Bros. Really put in the work to prove it's not going to be a total dumpster fire. Am I confident this movie will be good? Not at all, but I can almost guarantee that it's going to be a blast based on what they've shown us. Next, the live-action How to Train Your Dragon movie is coming out this June. To be honest, I'm a little bit more nervous than excited for this movie, seeing how the recent Disney live-action movies have been. Fortunately, the trailer looks pretty good and the animation for the dragons, sets, and costuming looks amazing. The director seems to have a genuine love for the original movies, so I feel confident that the movie, at the very least, will look absolutely gorgeous. Last, we have the Superman movie coming out in July. I'm really excited about this movie since James Gunn, the writer of Guardians of the Galaxy, is writing it. Looking at the trailer, it looks like the moral, compassionate Superman we all know and love and have been missing in the Snyder films. Overall, it looks like it'll be a good movie. While there are so many more movies coming out this year, these are the ones I'm personally most excited for. So, what movie are you excited to see this year? This has been Julia with the Bulldog Buzz.
Those upcoming films look incredible, but you know what? Some of the most powerful stories don't always come from the big screen.
That's absolutely right, Kylie. Speaking of inspiring stories, we have something special to share next.
Huh?
Let's go. What is this? Come on in. What is this?
What? Misaki! What is going on? Oh, what is this?
choose you to be my beacon this year, my beacon student. Alright, yeah.
Don't make me cry.
You're gonna make me cry.
Why? Why me? What the heck?
Okay, one, you make like the world around you like a brighter place.
Stop.
And two, you are like my most improved student I think I've ever had. You're the kind of student who like shows that it's possible to learn from your failures and improve.
Stop liking
And so that's why I chose you as my beacon, because you make my job as a teacher easier, because I always have you as like, oh, it can happen because of you, Emily. So yes, we're both crying.
That's all happening. Oh, they forgot about me. Oh my God.
No, of course not. How could I forget about you?
Thank you, Zaki. That's such an honor. You just helped me a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You made high school worth it. Thank you, Zaki.
I'm glad.
You know about the Beacon Award, and I just want to tell you that so much of how you live your life, for what I know of it, and how you operate day to day in school, and just your love for Christ, and just how you do everything, man. I love everything about you, and because of that, I chose you to be my beacon. Man, I think that you're something special, man. I think that you're a very, very bright light, and I can't wait to see the young man and man that you grow into further. So I want to say congratulations, everybody in your family, proud, man.
Of course, I try. I try to lead with the Spirit of God.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And that's one of the biggest things that I love about it, man, is just that you're unapologetically you, and it's special, dude. It's special, especially for a young man to be so bold in his faith, and I love it, brother. So, yeah, dude.
Okay, so, we have to choose beacons,
Yes.
and beacons are basically like the people that give us our reason why, remind us of our reason why.
Really?
Yes, and I chose you just because you come in with a positive attitude every day, and you just ask me, how are you doing? And I'm like, I'm good, and you're literally the only person that talks to me in our Bulldog block, so
Wow.
I just appreciate that you come in so happy every day.
Well, that means a lot to me. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, I'm so grateful. I don't know. I mean, there's not, to be honest, there's not a whole lot going on in the portables, and I'm, seeing you every day. You always greet us when we walk in, and so I'm just glad you're there, honestly. If you weren't there, Bulldog Block would be so lame, and so, if I can make you feel better, that makes me feel better. And this is awesome. Can I give you a hug?
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Gibbs.
Thank you.
It means a lot to me.
Yay.
I love seeing all the things going on here at RCHS.
Absolutely. And if you want to keep up with all things RCTV, you can watch more episodes like this by going to youtube.com/RCTV Teen News.
This has been Keo
and Kylie for RCTV.